Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 22nd. It's interesting because at the end of the day yesterday, I was quite frustrated with myself about doing good all day with eating, and at the end of the night, just binging on Rice Krispie treats and chips and queso and ruining basically my whole day of eating. And that might not sound like something really significant, but for me it is. I've struggled with my weight and I've worked really hard to be where I am, and so I get really frustrated with myself. And I thought about this verse in Romans chapter 7:15 when Paul says, I do not understand what I do. And if I do what I do not want to do, skipped down, sorry. I do not understand what I do. For what I want to do, I do not do, but what I hate, I do. And that verse was in my head last night, and then when I got to my morning reading, it was here in front of my face. So I didn't look for it, it was just here, and God works that way sometimes. He just reminds us of the things that he needs us to know. And the truth is, when we're believers, he conquers the sin within us, but yet we're still human, and it's still there until we go to live with him in eternity. It's still a battle that we have. I don't want to do these things, and there's probably something in your life that you struggle with that maybe you keep saying, oh, I got to stop doing that, and this time I'm going to be stronger. I'm not going to give in to that again. And then you find yourself doing it. And that's me right now, and it's super frustrating. And actually, before I read this passage this morning, in my prayer time, I usually write out my prayers. It helps me to think more clearly. I was kind of like, what the heck? I'm failing at this. How can I be strong spiritually and still have these things that I mess up on? And so a little further in the passage, I don't usually give you two verses, but down in Romans 7:24, he says, what a wretched man I am. And I have to tell you, that's kind of what I think sometimes. It's like, why can I not do this? I love you, God, and I want to honor you. Why do I keep doing things that dishonor you? The next verse, verse 25, Paul then says, thanks be to God who delivers me through Jesus Christ. Jesus is the one who delivers us from these sins, even though we struggle with them now, and we will until we die. He delivers us from the eternal effects. He gives us the freedom. We do these things. We are forgiven, and he will keep working within us to have victory over these things. And we'll have victory one day, one way or another. So I feel like I'm supposed to share the prayer that I wrote this morning. I'm going to do that in a blog on my website, donotgrowweary.net, sometime today. I'm not going to promise when. But I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts of this, and maybe how you struggle, and what do you do to try to gain the victory. So there'll be a place to do that there too at the end of the blog if you want to comment on that. So today, we all do the things we don't want to do, and we don't do the things we do. Just remember to keep turning to Jesus and asking for that strength to go forward and to have the victory. Talk to you tomorrow.